So most people have seen how Silicon Valley and your big tech giants, your social media giants are all moving to the Donald Trump camp. And obviously these people never were supporting Donald Trump, but they anticipate him getting in the White House, and they want to make sure they still have control over you and I. See, I worry more about the 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 Silicon Valley, the big tech social media giants than I worry about the government. Because I think Americans tend to think that it's the government that's controlling all of them, and I think they love it. I think they would do it even if the government wasn't pressuring them. Because if the government's going to pressure you, then it just shows you're a weak person and you don't stand for the values of this country. And no social media platform does. Not the major ones. Not YouTube, Facebook, X, TikTok. And yet everybody, and I'm saying this for a reason, because people are getting played by the Elon Musk stuff. Because you have people like Glenn Beck and Tucker Carlson and Redacted telling you that X is the only free platform. Thank goodness we have X. Thank goodness Elon Musk bought X. So realize that these people are either really just misguided fools, or they're parroting that because they want to make you believe that it's a free play, or that there's free speech. There isn't. Not on X. X shadow bans. They have, all of them have. So while they try to get in with Donald Trump, my hope is that Donald Trump recognizes that. I would imagine he does. If it was me, it would be an insult to my intelligence that you're all of a sudden coming and acting like you're going to be in my camp when it's obvious why you're doing it. That would be an insult. I would think that that's how Donald Trump would see it, even though he'll praise it. And I'm hoping that he will not let these people have a seat at the table, because they've all disrespected our Constitution. To this day, they all are suppressing people. I see it all the time on TikTok, and it's the average Americans. That's what's sad. So when everybody wants to say what a patriot Tucker is, and maybe he is, maybe he's just misguided on this, realize that when he praises Elon Musk, instead of calling Elon Musk for silencing or shadow banning average Americans, how can you see those people as being on your side? I think what they're all trying to do is, yes, tell you some truths, but they're still shadow banning everyday Americans, average Americans. So, I mean, we're talking everything. I mean, you see even like your Heritage Foundation, all of these people that claim they care so much about our Constitution, they could care less about average Americans being shadow banned. That's a problem. Because really all they care about, and these are big platforms, that's why I'm mentioning them. These are platforms that they're fine as long as they're not being suppressed. And obviously your Glenn Beck's, Redacted, Tucker Carlson, they don't. They're allowed to have as much reach as they want, because they ultimately don't want you to have that reach. And so they praise Elon Musk, who said he won't give you that reach. But it's so that they can still pull the masses in. So and another reason I'm saying this is because this week Tucker Carlson interviewed somebody. I forget the guy's name. It doesn't matter. He was a CEO out of Silicon Valley and on Trump's side, and talking about, yeah, there's some problems with tech and AI, but we have good intentions, and I'm not buying any of that bullshit, okay? But Tucker Carlson went on to say, it seems like the people that care the most about free speech in America are foreigners, because this guy was a foreigner, and Elon Musk is. And and Tucker, of course, mentioned Elon Musk every time he can. And Elon Musk is from Africa. So he said, it seems that it's foreigners that care more about free speech than Americans do. I thought, what a very misguided soul. Really, I said something else, but you asshole. Because I see people every day on TikTok, and I say average, like you and I, average Americans, not big like all these foundations on X, not your Tucker Carlson's redacted, not your Glenn Beck's, but average Americans that should be allowed to have freedom of speech and reach. And when all of these people that do have their freedom of speech and reach, like Tucker Carlson, Glenn Beck, it doesn't matter, all of them, don't want to call out Elon Musk for also suppressing and shadow banning, then what it shows me is that even they are either just stupid or they're not truly about our Constitution. And it worries me more with the CEOs of Silicon Valley and the ones running social media, because they have more power and money than our government. So even though people want to just blame the government, it's not. These are people that are control freaks. They love having that power over you and I, just being able with a button or algorithm just to shut you down. And it's disgusting, because it's to the everyday people. That's what makes it even worse. So for the people that have the voice that everybody thinks are patriots, like Tucker Carlson, yet Tucker Carlson will go out of his way to this day, just like all these other platforms, to say Elon Musk gives a free platform. That's an absolute lie. And the people that it hurts the most is the average Americans that this country is about. So I hope that Donald Trump realizes that. And I hope that he doesn't give these people a seat at the table. I realize they're big, powerful people. But in my opinion, and this would never happen, but it should, is that no social media should be allowed in this country if they violate free speech. They should be shown the door. Because somebody will come along and want to make money. These people that don't respect our Constitution, especially the First Amendment, shouldn't be allowed to make money off of us. Think about it. While they turn around and then suppress you. Elon Musk has said he will limit your reach, and he does. So just because it doesn't happen to Tucker Carlson, in my opinion, it's Tucker Carlson's responsibility to call Elon Musk out. All of these people that have these big platforms, but you won't see him do it. You won't see him do it. So to me, I don't think they're that stupid. And so I question their patriotism, because you'd think that you would be, while you claim the First Amendment, while you claim that you care about all that stuff, you don't. I put a video up last night of this professor. I think he was in Europe, and he was talking about, because Europe's had this problem with their borders being wide open and Islam's coming in. And yes, there's some decent people in Islam, but probably the average people. But a lot of the people coming across the border, it's to change the heritage, our heritage. That's the whole point to it, because it goes back to the Amorites. It does. Their religion is very strict. It's the Sharia law stuff. It would destroy our heritage. It would destroy our country. There's many people that want to destroy it, clearly. But that video I posted by this professor has only gotten 11 views on TikTok. So I'm just sick of it, because all the platforms do it. And I pray that Donald Trump realizes that, and realizes that we shouldn't have anybody in charge of anything or having a seat at the table that has been people in, and it's been Silicon Valley, it's been Elon Musk, it's been all of them that have disrespected our Constitution for average Americans every single day. I believe Donald Trump is about the average Americans. I hope he is. And if he is, he should show these people the door.